2nd and 11. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll take it for...
What?
Durable and dependable, but also elite is left tackle David Bakhtiari. He's only missed 6 games in his NFL career. He protects Aaron Rodgers' blind side, and he does it so well. In 2018, named first-team All-Pro for the first time in his career.
Got a man, that's Allison. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free.
What we hear so often, how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
I'm on. It says the broadcast has started.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. To throw, it's Manning. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards that time. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Manning. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. And the starting offense now for the Giants.
Tight end Evan Ingram is a first-round draft choice.
Send invites to friends.
In his first couple years in the league, he had to battle through some injuries. But when healthy, he flashed amazing big playability and speed to burn. In fact, look for him to be utilized more as a wide receiver than as a tight end.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Preston Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the first drive, 3.
Oh, nah.
See if they can get a little momentum.
I can stop broadcasting.
It's just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got.
So then just hear me double. It's okay.
Terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go.
Just mute the TV.
Look at them. Got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here too after a good stop. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Okay, I'll leave the party. Okay, then I won't.
The starters for the Giants defensively. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen.
Perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people say, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking for Shepard deep. This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be taken short. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
On second down now, it's Jones, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. From the gun on third down, Rodgers gets this to his running midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Now a first down carry by Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now on second and 13, Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things. Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
This complete to Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. It's first and 10 at the 14. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The veteran safety Antoine Bethea there on the defensive coverage. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A wide ball here, remember. Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. As his guys are in for 6. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8.
What?
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Rodgers going to throw. And Adams has it, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Oh, they get to
just
the
like the
football.
last
It's
kick.
blocked.
Just like the last kick.
Now it's scooped up, and this is a live
No way.
football. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Rosas on the kick.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 41 yards on the ground. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason.
And this is caught. That's good for 28 yards.
Let's go.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is,
and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
as more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Don't forget, later tonight, Sunday Night Football, we've got the Pats and the Texans from NRG Stadium in Houston. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, it's supposed to be really cold up in Seattle as we've got the Vikings and the Seahawks from CenturyLink Field at 8:15 Eastern. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it with Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
2nd and 13. Rodgers, and that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On the delay, Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards, first down, Packers. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Caught by Jones. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants' side of the field. That's a 1st down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Ow.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he finds his tight end, Graham. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
Defense.
Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A good pickup there at 22. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Ready, ready. 30 base. Snap.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Oh, refusing to go down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Manning finds his tight end, Ingram. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll try and run forward with Barkley.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Working from the gun, Manning. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Eli Manning taking it in. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Rodgers now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check three.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now it's Tate. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Check down. 60 or. Go.
Manning looking to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Muhammad Wilkerson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Pushing tacklers, and nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. They're on to the fourth quarter now, by the way, at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. And now the Redskins, they've opened up a 2-touchdown lead there. Case Keenum, 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way.
Come on, fellas.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Open here is Allison. That's complete. And this will get them all the way inside the Giants' 10. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 44 yards. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just